Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is kind of a little sewing update, but really the main focus is my son's Halloween costume, which I think is really cute. He's 3, so it's kind of a toddler costume. Previously I made him a pumpkin costume, which was just an orange t-shirt with like a face that I cut out of felt onto it. I did a very similar thing with the following year where I did him a ghost costume, which was a white t-shirt that I kind of cut into like zigzag raggy ends along the bottom, and then I put like just 2 big black eyes on it. They were both so big on him, they will definitely both fit him still this year. And I just wanted something that was just really practical. He was at like nursery for the first year for Halloween, and then the second year we were off together, but it just needed to be something that he could wear and run around and move around in and wasn't going to irritate him or bother him. I didn't have lots of elements, and also like he's kind of potty trained, but then you know he might have to run to the bathroom really short noticely, so you don't want something that's like really complicated to get off. So this year we're actually going to be away. We're actually going to be in Madrid, so it will be a bit warmer there than it would be here, but it's still going to be you know, October, and we're going to be outside. So I decided to make him a bat costume this year, and I decided to just buy a black jumper, which I got from, it's like a Marks and Spencer one, so here it is. It's just like literally a plain black jumper, and then I bought some black and purple fabric when I was out with my son. I tried to get stuff that was a bit, had like a slight shine to it, but wasn't too expensive, so I'm not entirely sure what type of fabric it is. But I self-drafted the bat wing shape, and then I did purple on the one side on what would be like the inside of the wing, and then black on what would be the outside of the wing. Sewed that all together using the machine, and then I actually hand sewed it onto the sleeves of the jumper. So this is what they look like. It's a bit hard to see, but that's like the purple side, and it's just sewn to the sleeve, it's not sewn to the body of the jumper, and then the back is black. I ummed and ahed about how to actually attach it to the jumper, so it's hand sewn on. Initially I was going to machine it on, and I thought I don't think I can machine this on in a way that would look neat but also isn't going to accidentally like sew through the arm or something weird. So I've hand sewed it on, which is less secure, but I don't think, I mean obviously toddlers aren't known for being really careful with their clothes, but I don't think that it will get pulled too much in that direction. But it is one of the reasons why I didn't attach it to the body, because I thought then if he then was moving around and then he started to like wave his arms around, that could really then pull on the stitching that was holding the wing together, and then it might come off. I also thought it might just inhibit his movement a little bit. I mean obviously I was in control of how big the wings were, so I could have made the wings even wider, which would have given him more moving around room, manoeuvring room, but then I thought that might look a bit strange. There'd be just a lot of extra fabric when his arms were down that might get in the way, and I thought he would just be irritated and not want to wear it if it wasn't comfortable. So that's why I decided not to attach it to the body. It just gives it more kind of flexibility and he can move around more, and I think also it'll make it less likely to rip. If the wings do get ripped off, I can just sew them back on again, or we could just remove them and just keep it as a regular black jumper. Because I've not sewn all over the jumper, it's you know, it's not really a big deal if we want to remove the wings. This jumper is like the correct size for him, if you like. It's size 3 to 4 years, whereas the t-shirts I bought for the previous years were like extra large adult ones or something, which were just obviously really big on him. So this won't fit him next year. I mean honestly it's like a little bit slim on him now. It's really weird with kids sizes, because in t-shirts age 3 is massive, but in jumpers they're not, they're really snug, and I don't really get it. So hopefully it'll fit comfortably for him in October, but yeah, it won't last until next year, so we may be able to take the wings off, give someone else the jumper, and then reattach the wings to another top, perhaps, if he wants to keep them as like dressing up or something. We'll have to see. But I'm quite pleased with it actually. I think it's quite simple, but I hope it'll be quite effective, and I think the purple on the inside gives it a nice pop of colour. I also made, I just got like a black headband and I made some little bat ears. And they're like black on one side and purple on the other. It may end up looking a bit like a cat. I tried to make the ears bat-like. I did look at some pictures of bats to see what they looked like. We'll see. I think what's probably more likely is that he just won't want to wear the headband and he'll just pull it off 3 seconds after it's gone on, which is fine if that's what he wants. But yes, it has a little matching headband. So that is my son's Halloween costume. So I'll try and insert some pictures of it so it's a little bit more clearer to see. And then a couple of other things that I've sewn recently, although actually ages ago by now. So this was a crown that I made for his birthday, and I just used some leftover fabric. So it's gold on that side, and then it's blue on this side because it's like a blue cotton chambray fabric that I had left over. And then there's just some elastic in the back. I got this as a free pattern from Waves and Wild. It's a little bit small for me, but it's kind of what it looks like. It looked very cute on him and he wore it all day on his birthday. And then actually using the same fabric, I've made a little bow tie. It's a bit hard to see, a little bow tie. And this just has Velcro attached. And I got the free pattern from Made for Mermaids, which is another website that I found that had a bunch of free patterns on it. So I thought I would have them. And this is for the wedding that we're going to when we go actually to Madrid. So hopefully he'll like it. He's been a bit reluctant to even try it on. So we'll see. He might not want to wear it and that's fine as well. But I just thought it would look super cute. But that is it. So that is some of the sewing that I've done for my son recently. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give me a like if you've liked it and please subscribe for more.